Hi, and welcome to Life Change Community. It's a great weekend. We've just finished running through Thanksgiving season, Black Friday in the beginning of the shopping season, recession in full force, people pinching pennies and stressing about money and working hard to make the holidays as festive and as joyful as possible. And right along with those emotions, the hard work and the effort and the hope, there is an underlying fear and there's a sense of worry. There's a lot of burden to carry through this holiday that hasn't been present in many of our lives in holidays past. Now for some, holidays are hard year after year after year, and others are just experiencing now what that's like. This is the second very hard holiday season for me. Many of the reasons for that are of my own doing, which at some level makes it even harder. I have to tell you, it's hard to think about joy and optimism and belief and faith and hope when a burden is weighing you down. How do you make it through? Well, God has promised many, many things in life so that we can survive the challenging days on earth. Among His chief gifts to us are good friends. It's been a joy in this season to see who has emerged from the dust and the mess of my life to stand next to me and help brush me off and give a hug of encouragement or a word of hope at the opportune moment when my knees would have buckled and I may have fallen again. It's been hard to see those who couldn't stay near and for reasons of their own have chosen to abandon and to walk away. I do know this, for those people who are in my life now, they have proven themselves to be friends that have stuck closer than a brother. In my case, I would have to say they have stuck as close as a brother, because my own flesh and blood brother has stayed very close. I honestly don't know how I would have made it some days without friends. Not just the people who have been generous, but people who've been kind, people who've been sensitive, people who have written an email though they may not have known me well, or people who greeted me in public and weren't ashamed to do so. My friends who had me over yesterday for Thanksgiving leftovers. I don't know what I would have done without the friends who go to a movie with me or the families that have had me in their home for fellowship. I honestly have to say, without those friends, I may not have found my way back to God. You see, there are things you look for when you're going through a hard time. You look for people who give you a glimpse of hope, or if you are a Christian or have had a strong faith in the Lord prior to your challenging times, you look for people who are like Jesus for you, or who you imagine Jesus to be. I had some dear friends that I would have bet any amount of money would have stayed close to me through no matter what. But they haven't. They couldn't. They wouldn't. And though the words from them are right, like, I forgive you, their presence is far. Any offers of encouragement or love are gone. Empty platitudes, honestly. Those who have proven to be true friends are those who loved me when I was the most unlovable. Those who loved me when I was easy to love and popular in town. I've discovered there's not much friendship or love there. I have found that grace is a gift given to the most undeserving, and love is truly love when given to the most unlovable. In this weekend of Thanksgiving, I have to say thankful for the people who have stayed close in my life. I'm thankful for my daughters who love their dad. I'm thankful for my brother who loves me with every bit of who he is. I'm thankful for dear friends And I'm fearful of even naming names for the fear that I would miss some who have been such a blessing in my life. You know who you are because you're still in my life, and I love you dearly. I'm thankful for Heidi, who has been with me in these last 2 years in some of the most unbelievably hard days of my life. I'm thankful for my parents who don't quite understand, but through their misunderstandings and their broken hearts, they still continue to love me in the ways they can. I'm thankful for Jesus Christ, who's taught me more about himself through my failure than I ever really knew about him in my success. And I'm thankful for you, those who listen, and those who are part of Life Change community in the ways you are. I pray that these experiences via video are helpful and encouraging and inspirational and hopeful for you. And I truly believe as we walk with the Lord and learn from his word and feel the love of his heart, he will continue to change our lives.